Hello, this is the Secret Mum Club. I'm Safina.
And I'm Emma.
And this podcast is a safe space for mums everywhere.
A safe space to share our secrets.
Because we all have secrets, don't we?
We do, and as we know, sharing is caring.
You don't even have to tell us who you are.
You can keep that to yourself, you can be anonymous.
And those secrets can be serious or silly.
All secrets are welcome in the Secret Mum Club.
I've got a really gurgly throat. A really gurgly throat. I've got a really gurgly throat, and I've also got new retainers.
Yes.
So bear with, honeys. I've also had too much coffee and I've got a banging eyebrow.
What?
Twitchy?
Twitchy?
Eyebrow headache.
Oh, no, I hate that.
I think I'm on my 5th cup of coffee.
Why have you had so much coffee? Why have I have so much coffee?
Why having so much?
Why have I?
Because I bought a coffee machine, didn't I? And Chris has now found his inner barista. And he just wants to make coffee for me all the time. So I had 4 cups before I left.
What are you doing at home? What coffees? Are you doing like frothy milk and everything?
We are doing the whole
shebang.
Our beans are from Dev Roast.
Yep.
Pete Dev Roast.
Yep.
So we get our beans from there. I did try a different bean today. It's absolutely delicious.
Oh.
We get the house and garage blend. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
We're on the rewind at the moment. We love Pete. Big up Pete.
This is a local Southampton business.
This is run by, Pete. Pete is a wonderful man.
Yeah.
Clue might be in the title, loves to...
Used to be a musician, which is why all the things are like puns on music.
His, yes, but wonderful. So we are utterly obsessed with... I don't think I could have another bean. I just love my bean, okay? My bean is my bean and I'm sticking with my bean.
I don't know what bean I like.
And Pete has got my bean.
Yeah?
It's a great bean.
Pete's
Do you want me
got the
to bring
beans
you
you love.
some? Do you want to try it?
Do you grind your own beans?
I don't. It goes into my coffee machine, so I
Yes.
pop them into my coffee machine, and then it grinds.
I don't have anything to grind them with.
Oh shit! Do you want a coffee machine as well? Shall I send you one? Should I just bring you a Sage?
Maybe when I have a bit more worktop space.
Yes, for the
I'll
new
get a
house.
coffee machine because at the moment I've got no worktop space. I'm
Okay.
going to get a air fryer as well.
I could get you a grinder.
Yeah,
Got a couple of them kicking about.
from your teenage years. If you know what I mean.
I don't think he grinds the bean though, so I don't think you can buy the bean ground.
Right.
Thank you.
You got to buy them whole.
Yeah, it is a whole bean.
So you need a.
Also, did you know that beans were green? They look like marifat peas.
No, they're not brown.
No. And then you put them in the machine and the machine roasting them turns them brown, but they're green.
Oh, so they get brown through roasting. So when you
Yeah.
buy like beans in the supermarket, they are brown sometimes, aren't they?
Yeah. But when they come out of the ground, they're green.
They're green. I didn't know that.
Never in my life.
Wow.
I want to tell you, I'm very much in my coffee era. I'm looking to run a coffee bus.
Yeah.
Or a coffee. I feel like if I start with a coffee van, then I can move on to a shop.
Yeah.
Because I feel like overheads would be more.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm, if I get a coffee van, will you come and see it?
In Southampton?
Well, I mean, I'll drive it.
Bring it up.
Yeah, bring
it up to London.
Yeah.
I'll get one. I'll buy one off you.
Any hole's a goal.
Yeah.
Your hole.
Is my
Obviously
goal.
filled with coffee. Nothing else. Or I might get a shop. Who knows?
Yeah.
Watch your
Start
space.
with a van and see how you go.
I feel like Chris is very much in his coffee era.
Is he?
I would really love a sandwich shop, but I'm not going to give away the name of my dream sandwich shop. I could go sandwich/coffee.
Yeah.
But it's a really great name
Is
that
it a
I have
pun?
for it. Yes, massive pun.
Okay, don't say it because someone will steal it. But
Someone will steal it.
Tell me off.
Steal it. I will.
Air.
I'll tell you off air.
Yeah.
We've gone from Netflix movie series reviews to talking about my bean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stunning. So I'm definitely in a stage. I feel like I've peaked in life.
That's quite.
Is it showing my age?
That's quite grown up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
thank
that's
you.
quite mature.
Yeah.
But like in a good way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very mature.
As you get into your 40s, you have to start drinking coffee. Like people that drink black coffee, I'm scared of them.
I do fear the ones that drink straight black coffee. If
Yeah.
you do that, what a wonderful human being
Respect.
you are. Respect to you. I will not be crossing you in a dark alley
Stefan's
with no lights
sister,
on.
she's a teacher and she mainlines
Hard as fuck.
black coffee through
Hard
the day.
as fuck.
And I'm like, you are hard as nails, mate.
You are really
Don't
hard.
mess.
Yeah, don't mess.
Don't mess with the teachers.
Honestly, you're up there on my top of my Christmas card list
Yeah.
if you're drinking black coffee because I'm not messing with you.
Yeah.
But no, that's where my week's been.
Wow, just doing that.
Yeah.
Retraining as a barista.
I'm taking night courses.
You should get a name badge, like a little uniform to wear at home.
Get my own merch.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be great.
I can't wait to hear the name of it.
Oh, you will instantly love it.
Yeah.
Instant.
Safina's Bean. Sabina.
Oh, actually, now that actually
That's
maybe
better, is
sounds
it?
better. Sabina, come in store and see my bean. Flashing all day. No. But other than that, the week's great.
Yeah.
I'm hyped off coffee permanently.
You seem like
I just ate my muff then. Did you see that? All the talk of bean and I ate my own.
Today.
I hate my muff. It's been a quiet week, but we have a busy day today.
Right.
We've got Dottie's parents' evening, first parents' evening of year 2. I won't lie to you, poo in my pants.
Are you? Why?
Because we're going for a little bit of a phase with Dottie at the moment. I feel like it does come in peaks and troughs as to she goes through phases where she's doing great. And I wonder if it's like the dynamic between boy testosterone and girl hormones, because when Colby's having a little bit of a surge, he's very emotional, but that's the only thing that he seems to struggle to process is being very, very emotional. Whereas Dottie's, the behaviour is, which is why I think I'm up my coffee. Renly also, we've had 2 nights, Renly's cut 2 big teeth down the bottom.
Fangs.
He's shitting his pants, bless his heart. He's shitting through the eye of a needle. So we've had a little bit of a whirlwind week.
Yeah.
Dottie is, and it's really hard. Like I'm crying every night, not unusual for me, but everything is it's not an argument, but everything is a real negative at the moment. So like when she wakes up in the morning, if she can't watch her programme, she'll kick off about it. And then if I've got the wrong cereals, World War II is happening in the house. If the milk is too cold, if I didn't make her hot chocolate quick enough, if I ask her to get dressed and she's not finished doing her hair, like everything getting her out of the door is really, really difficult. And then do you know what? I actually sit there and I dread the day because I think, do you know what? I'm in this awful cycle of then she comes home from school and she hasn't had enough time out to play. I haven't cooked the right dinner. And I just feel like I'm in a bit of a thing where I'm not doing anything right for anybody.
Yeah.
And I feel like I go through these phases, like I go through phases where everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
And then we go through really difficult phases of like, nothing I can do is right for anybody.
I think that's just parenting.
Renly's sad at me, Colby's sad at me, Dottie's sad at me. And it's been a little bit one of those weeks. But
I think that's just parenting.
I feel
And it's
like I'm
really
surviving
normal,
it.
I think. Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a positive headspace.
You get
about
weeks
it.
or even days where you're like, I'm smashing this. This is all going so great when things are going well. And then sometimes you're like, why do I even bother?
But I really beat
anything?
myself up about it. Do you? Like when you're in the midst, and then I feel like sometimes it's really hard to break the cycle. It's like people always say to me, you always stay so calm with the children. It doesn't matter if I shout at the children or if I'm calm with the children. I get the same response from all 3 of mine. And that's just my children. Maybe not so much, well, yeah, I was going to say not so much Renly, but definitely now he's at an age where it doesn't matter if I scream at him really loudly, that would probably make him cry and terrify him. But I get the same response. So I sometimes feel like I struggle to break the cycle of if I don't say that and then I'm like, oh, why did you do that? And then they go to bed and I'm like, oh, I promised myself last night I wasn't going to do that and I've just gone and done it again.
It's really hard when like everything seems like a battle. Everything is challenging. Every little thing is so trying and testing and you can do so much of that, but you get to a point where you're like, I'm at the end of my tether.
I feel like all 3 of them, it's not even just one though this week. And I think I'm so, not over it, but I'm so over it that I'm just like, there's no one can literally say anything to me this week that isn't going to make me feel worse
you just
than I
get
already.
used to it being shit.
But I've never, I think it's the first time with all 3 of them. Colby's having a massive, massive development in his hormones at the moment. He's very, very emotional. And then, Dots is angry at me and he too is angry at me. The only one that isn't angry with me for the first time in a long time is Chris.
Well, at least you two are.
I don't even know if I'm making him happy. To be fair, we're not really talking. We either are awake, dealing with the children, or asleep.
Or asleep, yeah. That's welcome to mine and Stefan's life. I think it works quite nicely. When you've been together for a long time, it's nice to just have like space from each other.
Yes.
But yeah, it is hard. And like Renly and Sadie are at an age now where they can be, I find Sadie either like so wonderful and like entertaining and funny and hilarious and sweet and cute. And then she can, like, in the same moment, be so infuriating, naughty. She's started drawing on all the furniture.
Oh, no.
She walks around with a crayon or a pencil in both hands at all times. Orange and yellow specifically are her favourite. And she'll just be like, unless I'm watching her all the time, drawing all over the furniture, drawing all over the walls. I'm like, hun, we're about to sell our house.
Yeah.
Stop drawing on everything. She draws on the wooden floors.
Oh, no.
She's drawn all over the table.
Have you thought about taking the crayon and pencils away?
If you take them away, she screams. So I'm like, okay, you can have them in your hands if that's what makes you happy. But you need to colour yeah, she does. She takes the leads out of the pencils, actually, weirdly. But I'm like, you can have a book to colour on. And she does like colouring. She will sit and like colour, which I love.
That's
it's
wonderful.
It's such a nice, like, calm activity. But some of the time she's absolutely nuts. And I'm just like, what is going on with you today? And they've got a lot going on. Like, they've got those teeth coming through. She's not sleeping.
We are definitely, I feel like I'm not that I'm somebody that believes in the regressions or milestones that children have to reach. But obviously being 3 babies deep now.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of stages and developments for them. And we're definitely massively hitting one with Renly because he's just changed so much this week. Like like my sister saw him last weekend and I keep having to phone my sister because I'm like, oh, look what he's like doing now. Or I'll be on the phone to her and she's like, is Renly like doing that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah. And even she says like, I can go like 3 or 4 days without seeing him and he's changed so much.
Yes, I was exactly the same. I FaceTimed my mum with Sadie and she only saw her about 10 days ago. She was chatting so much more now. Like the last time we saw my mum and dad, she learnt the words nanny and granddad a couple of weeks ago. And I FaceTimed my mum yesterday. She comes straight on. She's like, hi, nanny, where's granddad? Like full they're
combo.
Learning so much all the time, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's a lot for their little brains, but it's a lot for us as well.
Yeah.
It can be hard.
I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit, do we? We just march on.
You just got to crack on with it.
You do.
Crack on with the day. What's good about like when things sometimes seem like nothing's going right and everything's a little bit shit, then when things are good or you do have a nice moment, you appreciate it because you're like, this is so nice. And when things get a little bit lighter and a little bit easier, you really appreciate it because of the contrast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, that was my Friday, we had inset day and went to the zoo.
Oh.
I'd literally tell you, I think Rennie was meant to be at the zoo. I think he was meant to be. He tried climbing in with at one point, I was in the enclosure. The enclosure at Marwell Zoo has obviously been altered, but there was like a viewing section that has now been like caged up. I was on the phone to my sister because my sister had called me and we were trying to deal with something for her that was quite important. And Renly like ran up to me, climbed in this derelict part of the enclosure. And I was like, I had my sister on the phone and I was like, I'm going to have to go. I had hold of his ankle. I was like, this is like baby's day out. You know, when he climbs in with the gorilla, I was like, he's going to be in here with the snow leopards in a minute. That, mate. And but we had a wonderful day. Wonderful day.
He's in the lion's den. Hold on.
We're in our walking phase. So he walked around Marwell Zoo for 5 hours.
They want to walk everywhere,
fell
don't
asleep.
they?
First time with no dummy, 2 rice cakes in his hand, literally
just
like this.
So tired.
Just in his car seat. Because 5 hours he walked around the whole of Marwell Zoo. But that was our definitely wonderful day.
Yeah.
So that's where we've been at. You had a good week?
We went to see the schools, didn't we? The schools and the nurseries.
I love that I forget stuff.
I know, because then I can surprise you with it every week. I'll go, guess what? We looked at a school.
People must listen and be like, does Safina not actually fucking listen? I've just got so much.
She told you that last week. No, it's good because I get to surprise you all over again.
Wow.
It went well.
Stunning.
Joseph loved the preschool, which is good because that's the one that's already decided on.
Oh, nice.
So he liked it. He was a little bit shy when we first got in there, but I feel
like that's Jojo though.
Yeah. And for how we know he is, like, he did so well because previously he might have just like cried and been like, I'm not going in. But he now, like, when I can tell when situations like unsettle him a little bit, and I could tell he was nervous going over there because we'd talked about it a lot.
Yes.
We were like, going to see the school now. Are you ready? And he was a bit like not himself. Like, he was a bit quiet in the car. And then we went in and it's a Welsh speaking school. So the deputy head teacher spoke to us and she was really lovely, but she spoke fully in Welsh.
Okay.
And Joseph's like looking up at her like, and obviously like Stefan was talking to her and I was understanding her but responding in English. So I think Joseph was like, oh, okay, I can, like,
he's getting half the convo.
Yeah. Yes. He's like, okay, I can understand some of this. And then we went into the actual class and obviously it was like 24 3-year-olds, absolute chaos. And we went there on a Friday and I was like, this seems very like unstructured and like relaxed. Like, it's cool. Like, they're all just running around doing whatever they want and like playing with everything. And the teacher was like, oh, it's because it's Friday. They have like free playtime. But yeah, just all these tiny little 3-year-olds in school uniforms, just like running around. It was so cute. And Joseph stood with his hand over his eyes like that for like about 30 seconds. And then he was like, fully in there.
Oh, bless him.
Playing with the toys, playing with the kids. He made a Christmas card. They had a box already with his name on it, like ready for all his stuff. It was really cute. So that was like a really positive experience. Sadie was in there. They were like, she's too young to start. She was in there like chatting to the other kids and like playing with all their stuff.
Oh, bless her. I
was like, she's 2 years off yet, but she's well keen. Like I've got no concerns about Sadie. Like she is not shy at all. She might change, but like at this age, she doesn't give a shit. Like she was like straight in there.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys free? I'm one. So what? Like I'll play with all your toys.
I'll show you this boss.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
She started playing with the teacher's laptop. I was like, oh Christ, let's get you out of here. So then me and Sadie went to look at some nurseries. We saw 2 which we really liked. So now it's good that we like them both, but now it's a bit of a tricky decision. So we've got to decide which one we want to send her to.
Okay.
So
far from Jojo's drop off?
No, like a 5-minute walk.
Oh, nice.
To the nursery.
Oh,
well,
nice.
actually, one was like 5 minutes, one's probably 10. So
I'd go with the closer one.
Yeah. To be honest, for convenience, I'm probably going to pick the closest one.
Narrow it down, yes.
Yeah. And also Joseph met us at that one and went in, and again, they were playing with everything and they loved it. So I think sending him to somewhere where he already is familiar would be better than sending him to the other one, which we went to see in the morning, which he didn't come to.
Okay.
So I think starting him at a new school and then sending him to a nursery for wraparound, which he isn't familiar with, might be too much
when he
for him.
finishes preschool, then he'll go to nursery.
To the nursery with Sadie, and I think it'll be nice for them to like.
Do they pick him up from the?
Yeah, they do like the wraparound care, and it'll be nice for him and Sadie, I think, to still be in the same space with the nursery because obviously they're used to going together. Of course, now,
yes.
So I think that will be nice for them. But so that's
huge.
That's massive. That feels like 2 huge jobs ticked off.
Massive
the list.
And then I guess when Sadie's ready to move up, she'll go to
the preschool as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Annoyingly, they're moving their location, so it's not going to be as convenient. It's going to be a little bit further away, but that's not until 2027.
Oh, okay.
So we've got a couple of years in the current location, and then they're getting a nice new school.
And then you're nice and close to school. Infants.
So it's all
in
one.
All in one? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's all in one until year 6, and then the secondary
So from preschool all the way up till year 6?
Yeah, all in one place.
Wow.
And then the secondary school they're going to is a little bit further away, but obviously by then they'll be able to like get on the bus and stuff like that. So so it's really exciting.
That's
huge.
Like
now that I can visualize where he's going to be and like buy his little uniform and stuff, I just think it's going to be
it makes it
cute.
It's making it all
real.
Yeah, making it all real.
Yeah.
And also to make you feel a little bit more settled because everything is so. You're literally just waiting now, aren't you?
That's the other thing. Like we're just waiting for the date. So everything is still a little bit up in the air. Like I need to give their current nursery notice, but I don't want to give notice too soon because I don't know when we're going.
Can you not give notice to say that it will be at some point?
They know we're going at some point.
Sorry,
but it is meant to be a month's notice period. And I'm like, I can't really tell you when it's going to be.
But then I guess if you're paying,
we would just pay.
Yeah, if you paid for the month, but then only used a week of it.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll end up just paying for the whole month, but it's fine because they're great. Like I think they're gonna really miss him, and we're gonna miss them so much. Like they've both been there since they were 9 months.
Yeah,
they've seen us through like everything, like
wild,
every stage. Like
you're gonna buy gifts.
Oh, of course.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I need to make a list of people we need to buy gifts for because we have so many. Like,
do I get a bye-bye gift? Because you're leaving.
I'm still going to be seeing you, so
I thought I was going to be in on that. But there we go. Is that everything?
Yeah, it was quite a lot. Wasn't it?
We had a lot to unpack, though. I do apologise.
Yeah,
but you're great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm great too. Thank you for.
You're great. No, you're better.
I was looking deep.
You're the best.
Say it back.
You're the best.
Love you. Say it back.
I love you. I love it. My song goes, I love you. And you go, I know.
So when I say to Dottie, you really are my best friend, she says, I know.
I know. Yep.
Am I yours?
Yes,
and
hello.
she said, well, yeah, but I have got a lot of best friends. Okay. Never been so humbled than with my 7-year-old daughter. So Emma and I really want to hear from you.
Yeah, we want you to join us in the Secret Mum Club. You're all welcome.
You can share your secrets with us, respond to what we've been talking about, or just say hello.
You can find us on TikTok and Instagram. Just search Secret Mum Pod, or you can email us hello@secretmumpod.com.
It's time for the
Correspondence Corner. Oh, God.
Did you just belch?
Sorry, that came out in the middle of corner. Didn't
Wow. You burped?
Sorry about that.
Straight from the gullet.
Corner.
Oh, I just hickedy-hupped. What?
Hickedy-Hups.
What the helly? The hickedy-hupped. What? Hickedy.
I'm going to start calling it that. Have you got the Hickedy-Hups?
Have you got the hickedy-pups?
That's cute.
What is going on? Hickedy-Hups. What? What are they fucking called?
Hiccups.
Hiccups. Hiccups. I think I'm having a stroke.
Hiccups.
Hickedy-Hups. fuck it. Yeah, them things that burp in your throat.
Yeah.
And you, one of them. Oh, felt like Dumbo then, you know. Oh, Hickedy-Hups. Right. Any two. Emma, let's hear today's correspondence corner, please.
Okay, this says, hello, lovelies. I've just listened to the episode where Dottie had her hair cut. I too had blonde curly hair and absolutely hated it when I was younger.
Oh.
My two best friends had long, brown, straight hair and were always the fairies, the angels, the pretty ones in nativity plays, etc. And I was always the clown.
Oh, stop it now. That's horrendous.
Boys would make fun of my hair because I didn't look like everyone else, but adults always used to tell me what gorgeous hair I had and that people would pay mega money for hair like mine. I never believed them. It's not until I turned into a grown-up, technically 20 years ago now, that I learned to love my hair. I still have blonde curly hair and love that I can wake up in the morning and don't have to do a thing to it. I understand how Dot feels to be different and love that you're letting her shine and do what makes her feel great right now, not what she might feel like in 10 or 15 years' time. Love you guys, Rebecca.
Oh my Christ, Rebecca, what the fuck are you trying to do to me? I'm fucking emotional. Oh.
It's so true, isn't it? Like when adults tell you things when you're little, you're like, whatever,
Shut up.
like rubbish. I just want to have straight brown hair like my friends. And then when you're an adult, you're like, oh my God, your hair is amazing.
Isn't it funny? When I was growing up, that's funny you should say that, because when I was growing up, everyone had this beautiful brown straight hair, exactly like Rebecca. And I had like a wavy, dirty blonde. And always I used to say to my mum, can I dye my hair? And she'd be like, no, can I straighten? You know, you go through all that emotions. But isn't it funny? Dottie's, most of the girls have blonde hair, but all the girls have, I don't think there's anybody that's got curly hair in her classroom. So all the time I'm like, oh, we've got to really look after your hair. And we talk about knits so much. And Dottie said the other day, Mum, my friends want to know why you talk about knits so much. Because I don't think they want to be putting a knit comb through your hair, honeybee.
Yeah.
But we have, it has definitely lost its curl a little. But it is wonderful that we're able to brush it. She's really enjoying brushing it. And I think, do you know what? If it makes you happy, honey, you brush that hair. So every day I find her in her little mirror, just brushing it. Oh, I feel like I'm in such a new era of my life with her little hair. And like she's learning to put a bubble in it.
Is she?
Yeah. She does say, Mum, can you get the bumps out? She'll have lots of bumps. Because where it's still curly at the root and thick, she'll have a few bumps in it. But she, like the other day, she was like, oh, how does it look from the back? Because she'd obviously tried to do herself a little piggy tail.
Oh, a little party.
And she was like, how does it look from the back? And I was like, it looks so good.
Stunning.
And like she could see her putting another little comb through it. But I just really love that she can do her hair right now. And it's making her really, really happy. And I think, do you know what? If it makes you happy, girlie, you do you, boo-boo.
Yeah.
And she did have it, she did ask me to straighten it, but I'm just straightening it so lightly that I'm not really getting the curl out. But to her, it's so straight.
Yeah,
so
compared to what she's been used to.
Yeah, so like I don't go all the way to the ends because I don't want to damage the ends. And I've got the heat right down on the, I bought straighteners just to do Dottie's hair so I can turn the heat down on them and go through it. And she's honestly, bless her heart, it's a little bit, how do you explain? Like a little bit Lego heady.
Right, a little bit poofy.
Yeah, because it's so thick. And she's so like,
oh, but she must love it because it's so different for her. But isn't it so interesting that like all you want to be like when you're little, you just want to be like everyone else. You just want to fit in. You don't want to be different at all. And then like when you're an adult, people will be like, oh my God, your blonde curly hair looks amazing. Yeah.
We have to say to her, just so you know that if you do go outside and it's raining, it is going to go back curly. And like she had it a little bit straightened, didn't she, for her school photo, which we're still waiting yet. I haven't got her school photo. But she come out of school and she asked me to do her ponytail the other day. So I was doing her ponytail and she come out of school and she was like, it didn't last long, Mum. And obviously it's gone all curly again. But no, it is funny. And I love that it makes me so happy when people are able to say like, I've been there and been through it, and just letting her be herself is the most important thing. Because I don't want to take it from her. You know, I don't want to take away from the fact that she can't have hair like everybody else. Like you can have straight hair if you want it. It just might not last in the rain. I'm sorry. Yeah. But no, thanks, Rebecca. That has filled my heart with so much joy. That was nice. Just so you're doing it right, you know? Yeah. Just sometimes you need someone to say, you're doing okay. You're doing the best you can do. So you can get in touch with us on anything at all.
Yeah, it can be serious or silly, and you can be totally anonymous.
Because between us, we've probably heard it all before. And remember, we're all in this together, and we know that we're all stars, and we see that Right, are you ready? We've got some big jelly this week we're going to be sharing.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly, because my body's still bootylicious for you, baby. Also, how is she not fucking aged?
B.
Aguilera.
That was Destiny's Child. That's all. But
Sorry.
yeah.
I thought that was Christina Aguilera. That's embarrassing.
Oh, you meant Queen Bee.
Also, how has Christina Aguilera not aged while we're on the topic?
The point still stands.
Yeah, I want to get
That was her.
rowdy.
That was her.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
For the secret this week? So there has been talks in the office this morning before you arrived.
Yeah.
And obviously everything has to be put past me first.
You know so much shit that I'm not privy to.
So we had a little chat this morning.
Okay.
And thoughts on bringing full episodes to YouTube.
Tube to the YT, Y to the T.
To the YT.
No.
What?
People have been asking for this.
Yes.
For a while.
So they asked this morning how I felt about it.
Yeah.
And I said, I think it would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think it would be great.
Epic.
You can watch the whole episode
thing.
on YouTube.
Yes.
This whole, I said before we, disclaimer, there will be some edits, won't there?
Yeah. Wait, we don't mean the actual, like, the
walking through the
unedited, uncensored.
No.
Because if that gets out there, we're cancelled.
We might as well just fucking quit now. Yeah. See you later, guys. But no, how do you feel about it?
I'm thrilled about that.
Do you want to do it?
Honestly, if anyone else slips into my DM saying,
asks,
where are the full episodes of the podcast? Now I can just say on YouTube.
This is huge. This is a huge
massive.
secret. And you also want to know what I asked producer Ben and producer Maz as well this morning.
Go on.
If I'll happily take the flat because you're moving house, can redecorate
the studio
and make it more homely. I feel like it's been
allowed?
3 years. And I said, I'll happily do it myself.
Yeah.
I'll order some stuff in. I'll bring it in on the train.
It does need to be more cozy, I feel like, because we went through various...
I said I did want a leopard print wall. How do you feel about that?
I love leopard print, yeah. And do you know what?
Says wearing leopard print.
Hate it. Hate it. It's on my top and my shoes, but I hate it.
I'm thinking we get like a feature wall in here, maybe a pink wall, leopard print.
A bit of some soft furnishings. A rug.
I'm thinking boucle chairs.
Couple of armchairs.
I want a big funky armchair. Coffee table. Somewhere we can slip our shoes off. Maybe have some slippers up here.
Yeah, no,
Make it really home
that.
from home.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it. We're going to start, do you want me to share my Pinterest mood board with you when I start it?
Please do, because Stefan's already spamming me with house ideas. But I think what I'm too scared to do in the house, I can unleash here.
Unleash the beast.
Because I don't have to live here.
No.
So we can go a bit crazy.
We can go cray here, honey.
Yeah. We'll go ham.
So I think if we're going to go full eps on the YouTube, we should make this more homely.
But we've had various variations of the studio because of the babies, haven't we?
We did.
So when we were like heavily pregnant, and then we're bringing the newborns
Bless Maz, I did
in.
give her a heart attack this morning when she was like, do you want me to bring back the blue armchairs? Not fucking having them ugly
Those
things.
armchairs. Poor Sadie spent the first 6 months of her
both
life
children
with
whacked.
a broken neck. Yeah, whacking the head on the armchairs, trying to breastfeed her, and that. Yeah, let's not bring those back.
I'll try to hold them while they're... Oh, Christ. Can you hear that on the camera? Can you hear that on the microphone? That was actually Renly's head on the arm of the chair.
Thwack.
But
but yeah, we've been through variations, haven't we? So it'd be nice to have, now we're in our mum era, no more babies.
Yeah.
We can...
Well, you might be still on the...
never say never.
Still on the table. So that's my secret this week that I'm
good.
sharing with all of you.
I'm thrilled about that.
But we would love your thoughts. If this is something you'd love to see, would you love to see us on YouTube?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know why I'm asking.
Let us know. Well, we're doing it anyway. So
even if
they're like, no, please, no more.
No more.
No more. Honestly, it's enough.
To be fair, though, it's optional to listen.
Yeah, no one's forcing you.
Yeah.
But if you don't.
But if you could carry on listening.
If you don't watch the full episode, you can get out of the Secret Mum Club. I'm joking.
So that's it.
Fab.
Big secret this week.
And if you have any ideas about decor,
I think
if you're a designer, let us know.
I'm quite good at it. I think.
You're pretty good.
But yeah, if you want some inputs, or if you'd like to have anything that you would like to feature in the studio,
send it in.
If you would direct me to a website,
yes,
that I can buy,
or just give us the vision.
Yeah, send us stuff. But if you do have a small business and it is something you think fitting, I massively love to support small business.
Yeah,
so we would love to purchase some bits
for sure.
Yes. So
I'm excited.
I know. So you might see us all now, still edited slightly.
Yeah.
Over on
YouTube.
YTK.
Are we YouTubers now? Does that make us YouTubers? Can we say we're YouTubers?
I think we have to wait. We actually do have, fun fact, we do actually have a YouTube.
No, we do, but
It's
they're
just
only
10
short
minutes.
clips.
Yeah,
have gone
short
on
clips.
there.
You're going to get a whole hour of us.
God.
That's a lovely,
Too
lovely
much,
treat, isn't it?
Too much.
Too much?
Too much.
Not enough, I don't say. I don't say. Am
Do
I
you know what
right
I'm going to do?
today?
You know, you say I love listening to myself. I'm
Yes.
going to sit here for the...
In a nice way. That sounded like I was rude.
Well, I'm going to sit here for the record for an hour. I'm going to listen to it in my ears for an hour.
Ready for the
and then I'm
edit.
going to go and sit and watch
it.
the YouTube
Put it on the big
episode for an
telly, get
hour.
some popcorn.
I can't get enough.
I want to be tagged in. I'm hoping that we become like Molly May, you know, when people watch Molly May on the telly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that fucking interesting, but I'll give it a go.
I wonder if I show the kids, they might think I'm famous.
Maybe.
I'm on TV.
Yes.
They'll probably just be like, no, put Spidey back on.
Yeah, where's Dougie?
Yeah.
Big knob.
Yeah. So they'll be like, Mo Pepper? Mo Pepper?
More big knob?
That's all she says.
More Pepper?
Mo Pepper?
Oh, we're not Pepper. We're all Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Disney.
We're Pepper.
Renly now says, bye, Judy.
Who's Judy?
Judy's on Zootropolis and she goes on the train and he goes, bye, bye, Judy. Bye,
yeah.
Judy. So when I say to him in the morning now, he shouts, bye, bye, Judy, in the car. And he's got a little American accent on it. I don't know.
Judy.
Bye. The babies are like, bye, Mum, I love you. And they do their little love hearts as they're leaving in the car in the morning. Renly's just in the front going, bye, Judy, with his dodos. And he's, bye, Judy. Bye. No, I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking take
I'll
Judy.
take it. I'll take it. Yeah.
At least the neighbours don't know who I am if they just shout, Judy.
Keeps you anonymous,
Judy.
doesn't it? All right, Jude.
All right, Jude. So that is our secret this week. I would say mine, but it is a joint entity
Shared
here.
now.
We'll get into some of yours after this short break. We've got 3 secrets from you we're going to be discussing this week. So, Emma, do you want to take it away with number 1, please?
All right, this one says, "G'day, ladies."
Australia, mate.
Yeah, I've messaged in a few times and I'm so grateful you've read my stories out on your pod. I'm a mum of identical twin boys, Douglas and Finley, who will be 2 in January.
Adorable.
I need help with biting. They play so nicely together, but as soon as Finley picks up a toy and walks away, or he takes the toy Douglas is playing with, Douglas will chase him and try to bite him or bite him. I had 2 phone calls from daycare in one day because Douglas had bitten Finley twice. My mum's telling me to bite him so he can see how it feels, but I'd rather try something else before resorting to that. They're also hitting and scratching me when they're angry at me. I know it's all learning and development, but I have bruises up and down my legs from them hurting me. We go through no hitting and sitting them down, trying to talk to them when they've calmed down, but they'll do it again. I'm at my wit's end and I need some advice. They aren't saying many words, but communicate with each other in their own language, so I don't know what they want or what's wrong. Please help. The terrible twos have started. From an exhausted, studying mum of twins, Kelsey from Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, Kelsey, God bless your sweetheart.
Gosh, you've got a lot on.
My first reaction was to bite. Literally, Colby bit once. I bit him back, but I didn't bite
How
him.
hard
to
did you bite them?
Not that hard. Enough that his little face went, but I didn't leave any mark on his arm. So I didn't bite him hard enough to mark his arm. And I said, you know, and he was the same age as Renly and the twins. Never ever did it again. Dottie wasn't really a biter, and Renly, is he biting? He'll bite, but this is a problem. Colby's like, Renly bit me, and he'll come in screaming, and I'm like, where has he bit you? And he's like, my finger. What did you do? What? I put my finger in his mouth. Why don't know what you? I can't tell him off or tell him no or teach him.
Yeah.
If you're putting your finger in his mouth, and he was like, oh, it's because he put his in mine, so I put mine in his. Yeah, but he doesn't understand, Colbs.
Yeah.
So that would be my first reaction. And that sounds cruel. And I know there's people listening saying that's the wrong thing to do. I'm only saying what I did once, and I didn't mark his skin or anything like that. And I didn't bite him hard. But sometimes to show, also would show that I'm upset, but it's hard because he's biting his baby brother. So sometimes they might find it funny.
Yeah.
You know? So it's hard when it's twin boys, isn't it? So I don't know if it would work the same, because then if Douglas is biting Finley and you bite Douglas, it's a really hard circle to break. Colby bit me, therefore I bit Colby back and he stopped.
Yeah.
So it's a hard one. That one I would say is difficult because you're wanting Douglas to stop biting Finley. So yeah.
Sadie is a biter, I would say, although it's getting better, but she has gone through it much more than Joseph ever did. And we have just told her, like, every time, just repetitively, like, no, don't do that. You don't bite. Take her away, remove her from the situation. She bites me, she bites Stefan, she bites Joseph. Joseph will obviously like scream and cry, and like she's marked Joseph's skin. Like she's a she can be a nightmare. But we just have told her like, no. They tell her at nursery as well. They enforce it, just enforce the message over and over again. Sometimes like timeout doesn't really work for her because she doesn't really understand it. But I will like take her and sit her somewhere else and be like, no. She does understand like, no, don't do that. And we've just told her like, this has probably been, I don't know, like the last like few months. And she's starting to do it less now because I think she is getting the message. But it's just one of those things. It just takes time and consistency.
It's hard to know, yeah. And I think because I'm not in it or I've never experienced it, I had literally that one time that I think in that you're being a first time mum and I was pregnant with Dottie, I think when he bit me, I was so tired and exhausted and I was just like, and he cried and I was like, that's how it makes mummy feel. Like that's hurt. It's painful. We don't bite. And then that was it. But I think because it was like an immediate reaction in that moment. But I guess I don't know what I would do if he was biting. Is it silly for me to have offered him a snack? Like if it was Renly now, would I offer him a snack and say, to remind him that
bite that instead? But then will he be like, oh, I'm getting rewarded for doing that?
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't know if they're in that mindset. I don't know now that Renly would know if he's being rewarded.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he knows.
He gets that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's complicated, isn't it? It's hard.
But if anyone can share any advice, if you're a twin mama yourself as well, and you have gone through this, it would be really lovely to be able to pass that on to Kelsey as well, because I don't really know on that one what I would do in the moment.
I think if you don't want to bite him back, then
it's a difficult one because you are in the triangle.
If you don't want to do that, I think you've just got to be consistent with the messaging and just keep telling him, and hopefully he'll get it. I think when people get over the reaction, they probably just get bored of doing it. Like they do it to get a reaction, don't they? But,
yes. But if there is twin mamas out there.
Yeah, God, because that must be a nightmare keeping on top of that. Oh my God, and you're studying as well, Kelsey.
She's studying. And then she has also mentioned about the hitting and sitting. I feel like with I don't know if it's the only babies that you have is Douglas and Finley. I know you've got twins and that is a lot. But I obviously similar age now to the boys are a little bit older than Sadie and Renly.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just a repetitive game.
Yeah. And
I found that when I had Colby, and I used to think, gosh, do I have to honestly tell him this much? And then when I had Dottie, and I was like, it is just a thing of telling them every single time. But also you do have a different scale on your hands with having the two boys exactly the same age.
Yeah.
But it is a case of separating them. And that's same now with when Colby and Dottie were little, not that they really ever fought, but it would just be a case that I personally would just separate them.
Yeah.
Try and divert their energy to something else, whether that's colouring, reading, yes. Or I do also now still, I do walk away from Renly. So now if Renly's doing something or he's hitting me or he's kicking me or he's very much in his paddy area, but he literally throws himself on the floor now and he goes, aha.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll sit up, check I'm watching, and just roll back down.
Yeah. Yeah, Sadie does that. She'll be like, no.
And I say to him, right, Mama's going to leave the room because you're having your time. You have your time. I'm going to go out to the kitchen. So after a few minutes, after having his paddy, he will come out to me and they'll be like, do you want to do it? And I just spend my day just doing that, walking into the lounge, we play, he gets out of hand, starts having a paddy, so I leave the room.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes later.
Repeat the whole thing.
Repeat the whole thing again.
Yeah.
But I think it is heightened at the moment because you are studying, plus they are terrible twos.
And when they're hurting you as well, like sometimes you just don't have the resilience for it. Like
you're too tired.
It's a lot. Like I always remember when Joseph like smacked me in the face with a wooden toy when Sadie was newborn. I was trying to get him in his buggy for nursery and like I just cried because I was like, I actually can't cope with you. Like, it hurts as well. And also I'm like, I can't cope with you like smacking me in the face right now. Like it is shit when they do it. But you just have to keep telling them, no, just be consistent. Let them know that it hurts you. And then hopefully they just stop doing it.
But we hear you and we feel you.
But yeah,
you're doing a fantastic job.
It is hard.
At this stage is really hard. I would say 2 is definitely a hard stage to go through. And it
does start before 2 as well.
It does start before 2. It definitely, by the time they turn 2, is pretty much you're on the opposite end of it where they're understanding a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
And it is a hard age at the moment because I don't know, Sadie's talking way more than Renner's. Renner says everybody's name, but he not clear, we know what he's saying, but it's hard to communicate because they don't really understand.
They don't say much. But I think they do, like your boys would be old enough to understand, I would say. Like,
a little. I wouldn't say.
Right and wrong.
I don't think they know.
Definitely yes and no. Like if you're upset and you say, no, don't do that, a 2-year-old does understand that.
Yeah.
They might not
Yeah.
listen, but I think they do understand it. Like
Yeah,
Sadie, she knows absolutely what she's doing when she bites me, when she draws on the furniture. She knows it's wrong because she looks at me like cheekily and she'll be like, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, I don't know if there's a different terminology. I wouldn't say I would say Renly knows right from wrong or yes and no. I wouldn't
even
say
if you
he
tell
knows to
him?
come back. Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, no. Because I say to him, don't put your dinner on the floor. And he'll just still keep putting his dinner on the floor. And then I would say to him, can't put this, or I take a spoon as soon as he's going to do it. And he sort of looks at me like, put my dinner on the floor. But he doesn't look at me like in a mischievous way. It's I have to scoop up his dinner and say, no, we don't put it on the floor. And then I'll feed him to show him that that's how we do it with the spoon. And then I'll give it back. And then he does a couple and then he'll drop it.
I think some things
because I
they
don't know
do-
that they retain
yeah.
that information so little, so
They might not remember.
quickly.
That's why you got to keep telling them. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
Sadie
mean.
will know that I've said to her, like, don't throw your food
But
on
I
the
wouldn't
floor.
say
But
he
she'll
wakes
keep
up in the
doing
morning
it.
and go, oh, she told me off
No,
at dinner.
no,
time.
no.
But do you know,
No,
but it's
no.
naughty if I do that.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
think they're at that age just yet.
No.
I would say from 3, me personally, from 3
Yeah.
is when they really start knowing
Yeah.
the road is dangerous. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No,
and
they
things
won't
like
remember
that.
all the rules.
No.
Some things they'll just do instinctively. But I'm saying, like, if you tell them in the moment, no, don't do that thing, they know what that means.
Mm.
I think. Sadie would know.
Yeah, Brenna's ain't got a fucking
Yeah.
clue.
Because she'll turn around and draw on the fucking wall anyway. And I'm like,
But that would to me indicate that she doesn't understand.
because she looks at me while she's doing it, though. She'll be like, oh,
But is that
I'm doing
because she's
this
getting your
thing.
attention while she's doing it? Because you're talking to her in that active
Yeah,
moment,
she's-
rather than you would normally be outside of the room. So she knows that if I draw on this wall, mummy will talk to me. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think is when I
Yeah.
pay attention to do it, he then
Well, you
does
think
it
it makes
more
it worse?
because he thinks, oh, I'm maybe being cheeky,
Yeah,
but doesn't
yeah.
know that actually this is wrong and she's telling me no to stop doing that.
I think
I
Sadie-
physically have to take it out of his hand and be like, no,
Yeah.
but not give it back. I
Yeah.
don't give it back.
No, no.
That's it. The crayons are all up now. He did it once. You drawed on my wall. I took them away. You never see a crayon again.
That's it,
As soon as
yeah.
Dots gets them out, he goes to them. No, that's it. We do that when Renly's asleep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder if it's just she knows that you're going to talk to her while she's drawing on the
Yeah,
wall.
maybe. I mean, I think she knows, but yeah, maybe
I
she's
don't know.
just, maybe
I
she's
don't
just
know.
doing it for.
It does
yeah.
fascinate me. It fascinates me, like the process of them learning.
Yeah.
Right. Let's have secret number 2.
Okay, this one says, hello, lovely ladies. Long-time listener. Thank you for making me laugh each week while I'm at my desk working. My 4-year-old daughter has learned some habits from her father that mean I'm never able to shower or change in peace. My husband has taught my daughter that when I get naked, I get a
Oh.
woo, mummy, with a fist bump.
Oh my gosh, that's like you, isn't
Oh,
it? Jojo,
yeah.
isn't it? When you're naked?
Woo, mummy.
What do you get when you're naked from
what?
Jojo?
Show me your vagina.
I don't know that. I've heard him say that one. No, what's the one he says when you're naked?
He did ask me, I did talk about it on here, how he asked to see my vagina because he wanted to know how vaginas and willies were different. I was a bit like, oh, I don't know.
I thought there was something he was saying to you when you got naked that
That
Stefan says. No?
no, I don't think
No.
so.
Have I just made that up?
Yeah, he should do.
Sorry.
He should do though.
A sexy lady.
hey.
I thought he said like sexy lady.
Oh, he said once I went into his room naked and he was like cheeky.
Yes.
something like
Cheeky.
cheeky girl,
Cheeky.
cheeky girl. Stefan doesn't say that though.
I'm sorry.
Hey, cheeky girl. Not only that, he's also shown her how to tap my ass whenever she can. And pock my nipples and yell boobies.
Oh, crumbs.
Well, this was funny at home. She's now moved to doing it in public while shopping. She now runs up, taps me on the ass and runs away laughing. She now also does it to her grandparents.
Oh.
My husband has a lot to answer for. Lots of love and appreciation. Jess from Brisbane, Australia.
Wow.
Another Australian
That's hilarious.
one.
Imagine her coming up to her grandma. Tweak the nip.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Boobies. Or tapping her granddad on the ass. Woo, granddad.
Cheeky girl. Oh my gosh, I
that's
love that.
so
That's
funny.
so adorable, isn't
Joseph's taken to tapping Sadie on the bum because I do it all the time. I'll
Yeah.
like tap her nappy. I'll be like, bum, bum, bum. So he does it all the time. But like
Aw.
when she's naked in the bath, he'll just be like playing the bongos on her, on her bum. And I'm like, is this okay? I think this is okay for another couple of years.
it? Right. Chris will obviously peek my bum, pinch my bum. Colby did it the other day in the kitchen. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
And, he was like,
this-
and then
yeah.
he was like, sorry, Mum, that was a bit much. You know, when you're like, yeah, it was, mate. But
But it's so cute when they've just seen it as like.
Yeah, but when they're really little, like you so expect like Renly to like pinch my bum. But Colby, obviously Chris come in and pinch my bum. So Colby come behind him and pinch my bum. And then he was like, really sorry about that, Mum.
No,
that
but like if it's a behaviour that they see, they're like, this is a normal thing to do. Like they don't think anything of it. And then when it gets to the point where like your teenage son is pinching your bum, you're like, I think we need to sort this out.
It did really tickle me. I went up to bed that evening. I was like, God, we just pinch my... Yeah, but Chris was in the kitchen. I was like, do you think we should stop? Do you think you should be pinching my bum? Is it bad? Should I be worried that he's pinched my bum? And Chris was like, oh, shut up, Soph. God, give your fucking mind a rest.
But it's nice for like the husband to have such an appreciation.
Like an affection, yes.
Of
he
his
just
wife's
thinks,
body.
like when Chris hugs me, pinches my bum. Colby was like, oh, well, Dad does it. Way.
Everyone
but he
have a go.
went with the way as well. Way. Oh, crumbs. Right.
Woo, Mum. Nice ass. I'm thinking like, when do I need to stop Sadie putting her hands down my top? Because I don't know whether it is a breastfeeding thing or whether she would just do it anyway, but I don't obviously breastfeed her anymore, but she puts her hands down my top all the time as like a comfort thing.
Okay.
But she wants to go as far as she can.
Dive in there.
My mum was like, why don't you wear a bra? And I was like, oh, I do. She can get past the bra.
Oh.
Like she'll put her hand right down.
She needs to give men a few lessons.
If she can only get into the top, that's fine. But ideally, she wants to go all the way in, all the way down inside my bra, ideally be having her hands like pinching my nipples.
Oh.
And I'm like...
So it's not like she wants to go through
No,
your
she
top.
wants to have her hands like on my boobs. Yeah.
Oh.
So if I'm wearing like a nightie or pajamas, it's a nightmare
well
because it's such easy access. And I feel like so touched out sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, just get your hands off my boobs. Like stop pinching my nipples. But
does she actually pinch them too?
She'll like squeeze them. Normally I only let her put her hand like not as far as my bra because it's uncomfortable. But it's like a comfort thing for her. Mum's like, yeah, but when she's older and she's doing that, it's going to be...
Well, she's not going to go out at 18
it's going to be so weird.
Like, oh, Mum, any chance I can just grab your boob?
Mum, I'm really tired. I need a nap. Can I put my hand down your top?
She'll have her own boobs. She could maybe just cup her own boobs.
She's going to develop a weird habit, but I'm just like, when do I...
Yeah, but that might be not quite comforting, mightn't it?
Nice and warm.
I love that so much though, Jess. Thank you. It's honestly given me a right little tickle, although slightly out in my 9-year-old, bless his heart, for pinching my bottom.
Oh,
right,
God.
Let's roll in to the last secret this week.
Okay, this says, hi, Soph and Emma. I was listening to the Creche Clock episode and it reminded me, the cock, and it reminded me of my 3-year-old's new favourite swear word. My son is the youngest of 4. We're a blended family and his siblings range from 18 to 7. My fiance and I both have pretty bad potty mouths, if I'm honest. Recently, my fiance was away on his bachelor trip, so I took my son and my 15-year-old stepdaughter out for dinner at a local restaurant. While we were there, my son dropped his crayon off the table and for the very first time shouted at full volume, "Fuck, man!" I was absolutely mortified, but tried to play it cool. Since then, he's used it a few more times whenever he makes a mistake or something doesn't go his way. I do laugh about it at home, but I know how inappropriate it is. He still thinks it's hilarious, and I keep telling myself that old saying is true. People who swear are more honest and have more integrity. Is that right?
Is that a true fact?
That's us.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, I don't want to say it maybe didn't work with me.
She says, at least that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Maybe it will serve him well one day. Love the pod. Thanks for always making motherhood feel a little less lonely. Christy from Ontario, Canada.
Oh, gosh, we're
international today.
We are. We're all over the globe.
Oh, I love it when they
Kirsty,
just use it in
thank you
context. It's the best, isn't it?
So funny. But isn't it funny as well? Like a Canadian accent. Fuck, man.
Fuck, man.
Fuck, man. Fuck, man. I just love it so much with my whole entire... Colby is still dick. If I say, like in the mornings now, Renly comes down and gets really excited, he goes to the gate and I'm like, oh, is it Sissy or Bubba? And he's like, and he waits for ages. Sissy takes forever. Dottie takes forever to come down the stairs. So he's like this. And he looks over and he knows it's her. And he'll go, Sissy. And then she comes down and he's like, Sissy, because he knows it's her because she takes forever, whereas Colby comes down. The other morning, he was looking and he was like, Dick? I was like, oh, is it Colby? And he's like, Dick. Oh, I don't know why he calls him Dick. And he comes down and Colby just went, Dick's arrived. I just said to Colby, mate, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, just embrace
and
it.
he literally says, I told all my friends at school today, Mum. And I was like, well, told him what? He's like, oh, like my brother calls me Dick. Maybe, yeah, don't probably get yourself in trouble at school about it. But we go to pick him up on the school run and he shouts Dick.
People are going to think you've called your kids Dick, Sissy and Renly.
Yeah, Dick, Sissy and, well, it's Dick, Bubba. We say Bubba. But
why Bubba?
Because I just thought it'd be easier for him to say because they learn Bubba, don't they, quite quickly? And Colby's always been Bubba when he was little.
Oh, right, you call him that
and
anyway.
And then Dotty called him Bubba. And then now Renly says Dick.
And obviously Sissy is sister. Got you.
But he does ... So Colby does. Colby calls Dotty ... So Renly does do ... And Dotty. And then Colby, he can say Colby. He says Colba. So he goes, instead of Colbs, he says Colba.
It's like Colby and Bubba
together. But mostly it's Dick. Dick all the time. Dick.
Where's that come from?
And then he's done, so my brother's Richie, obviously. So the other day at football, my brother came to watch Colby. And he was running after my brother going, Witchy. And now he goes, Willy. But he puts a real emphasis and he goes, Willy. And I'm like, well, who are you trying to call? And I was said to Richie, you're either Richie or Willy. So I'm really sorry.
I think Renly's trolling you all. He knows what he's doing.
Us, if he calls me bitch, then I know he's on too.
Wait until he drops the C-bomb on Chris.
I don't know why he calls him Dick. I've got I don't know why he calls him Dick, but I love it so much. You can't beat a child swearing.
It's just because it's so innocent, isn't it? Like they don't know that it's
that it's naughty. No. And I think if you're using it in a safe environment at home, in a comfortable setting, rather than using it in a really, which is why at home, when I do something, I'm like, oh, fuck. So to me, I'm creating a word, not creating a word, sorry. I'm creating a safe, what's boundary around the word. So when they hear that word out of the house, if someone says it aggressively, they're literally all like, what? That's not how mum says it. Or like, oh, shit. But I want them to be comfortable around the word, but it used in a different dialect.
In the right way. Yeah.
Different dialect. They know the difference. But we appreciate you, Christy. Thank you so much. That has honestly made me smile today.
Fuck, man.
So thank you for sharing your secrets this week. Everyone is welcome in the Secret Mum Club.
And if you'd like to share your secrets with us, you can. The email is hello@secretmumpod.com or with Secret Mum Pod on TikTok and Instagram.
Are you watching us on YouTube?
Hello. Or is your little one pinching your nips?
Like Sadie. Let us know. There really is nothing too outrageous.
Keep an eye out for our Thursday episode.
And we'll see you next time on the
Secret Mum Club.